question which is very common among the middle class people. And I'm saying middle class, which does not exclude any race, any society, or any color. They ask the question, why do bad people always get the results? You see, in the ancient times, the Sanatana Dharma says the asuras, they who we call the demons, they meditated to Lord Shiva for days, months, and years without any external distraction, wholeheartedly. That penance arose from their obsession with power. The thing about power is that it does not care about whether a person is good or evil. It goes to the one who is more hungry for it. But the problem lies when one cannot control the power within oneself and starts to project it onto others. That's why we have the story of Ravana and Rama. That's why we have the story of Krishna and Kamsa. The demon lords, the Ravana and Kamsa, they were very hardworking individuals. They meditated, they did everything, every hard thing in order to get the power that they wanted. So why is it that they became so bad? Why is it that the Lord had to come down himself to kill them? Because they could not contain the power in themselves. They have a similar characteristics. They tend to share a similar characteristic towards what we call the quote unquote bad people in the society. And that, my dear friends, is obsession. Have you ever seen a worst man, the meanest man, be distracted by not what he wants? If he wants money, he goes and gets it, no matter what ways he has to take. He's obsessed with it. And that obsession can bend the laws of the universe. That obsession can create what is not possible. It defies the destiny. That is obsession. Now, we need to ask ourselves, what do we do in order to get what we want? In astrology, we have a term called nakshatra. And nakshatra is the star you are born with. So according to your nakshatra, you're either a Manav, which is human, you're either a Deva, which is a deity, or you are a Asura, which is a demon. Now, Asuras are predominantly motivated by their obsession. Devas, they are predominantly motivated by Maya. Devas have principles, the laws, they're intelligent, but the only thing they're missing is obsession, the hunger. That's why they get distracted. But Asuras, who are the beasts who rage upon lands, who will do anything by any means, not caring about what other people think, they are motivated by obsession. Obsession to their work, to themselves, and to the power that they want. Now, does that mean that you, being of the Deva Nakshatra, will never be successful? Well, that isn't true. The one thing that bends the rule of the universe is obsession, consistency, discipline. So go out there and do what you want consistently. Put the effort into it. No matter if you have to cry for it, do it. That's your obsession. Because the universe does not reward the one who has the moral high ground, and rewards the one who is the hungriest. It gives power to the one who wants it the most, who works for it the most. That, my friends, is how you get power.